Irresistible Marketing Pod, the business how-to podcast that feels like a warm hug and brunch with your bestie. I'm your host, Isa Gauchi, your marketing confidence cheerleader and owner of the Isa Messaging digital marketing agency for small business baddies. Today, I'm going to tell you about what the heck a marketing confidence cheerleader is and how client after client let me know that they needed this service and what happened for them when I started to provide it. Because, my darling, most people who struggle with marketing come in thinking they have a strategy problem, but what they really have is a belief problem. Let's get into it. So, like I said, many entrepreneurs think that what they have is a marketing strategy problem. If they were only on the right social media channel, if they could just game the algorithm and go viral, if they could only find the perfect, tried and true formula for marketing success, well then they'd immediately have $50 zillion and 50 zillion followers. And then, after those $50 zillion and 50 zillion followers, they'd finally feel confident in their business, their offer, and their ability to get customers incredible results. It's kind of a silver bullet syndrome, except that the monsters that need to be slayed aren't the algorithm, hopping on the right trend, achieving the right aesthetic, or following the example of the right influencer. I gotta tell you, for the entrepreneurs who aren't yet seeing the kind of money, following, and accolades that they want, their monsters are almost always internal monsters. So here's what's much more likely to be blocking your success than whether or not you're posting enough on Instagram or hopping on the right TikTok trend. Fear of uncertainty, money terror, your nasty inner critics, your porous boundaries, compare and despair, perfectionism, designing a business that people pleases rather than serves aligned customers, doubt that sabotages your offers, your pricing, and marketing, inability to recognize and celebrate successes, especially the small ones, lack of protection for what's allowed within your mental and emotional sphere, not realizing that you don't need anybody's permission to do as you please. Those are the things that are much more likely to be holding back the success of your marketing than your marketing strategy. Let me explain why I know this, not just intuitively, but based on loads of empirical evidence from my many years as a marketer and helping many businesses accelerate the results they want to get for their business through putting stuff out there in the world and telling people about what amazing things they have to offer. I learned really quickly that I can give people great strategy, but they won't follow it if a bad bout of self-doubt causes them to shut down and ghost on their marketing for weeks or months or on end, thus pushing out their results even further and landing them in even more insecurity, doubt, and uncertainty. I can even plan out months of your content for you. I can design and structure the perfect launch for you, exactly what to say, when, on what channel, using what hashtags, making it as findable as possible. I can write and design and program your website for you. I can write your blog. I can send out your newsletter for you. I can even handle all your social media for you. But if you don't know how to explain the value of your offer with your whole chest, with enthusiasm, warmth, confidence, excitement, your sales calls are going to fizzle. Even if I take marketing entirely off your plate, if everyone else is doing it for you, if your belief in your offer, in your transformation ain't there, the results aren't going to be either. So, I started offering my marketing confidence cheerleading services, and I saw that in 1 hour of a private conversation with me, I could get people to a bigger breakthrough faster than when I was offering more traditional marketing services designed to just take the work of marketing off people's plates. Because no one can do your internal work for you. And as I continued offering my marketing confidence cheerleading services, it quickly became my very favorite thing to offer. Because when we can vanquish whatever is clouding your belief in your offer, in your business, you are unfreaking stoppable. You're so motivated. You're enthusiastic. You're creative. Ideas are just pouring out of you in an endless flow. You're willing to experiment, take valuable lessons from failures, and believe that your success is inevitable no matter what. You see, marketing is pretty much just communication. It's just talking to your people. All you really have to do is show up and be you. So the best marketing strategies and tactics are the ones that, number one, amp up your belief in the value that you bring to the table so that you have no problem being aggressively, authentically you in public and telling people why working with you or buying your product is more than worth the investment. And number two, the best marketing strategies and tactics are the ones that give you the confidence and the energy to show up and keep showing up as much as it takes to get the results that you want. When you have this kind of unshakable, even delusional confidence, that is when people start begging you to take their money. That is when your marketing starts getting incredible results for your people. That is when you get to feel like a success, regardless of where you are in your business and whether or not you've gotten the external markers that other people judge, like followers, money, success, etc. You get to feel like a success on your way to those results. You don't have to wait for the results to feel like a freaking badass. So, to recap, even with the right marketing strategy, the perfect marketing tactics, if you combine those with the wrong mindset and poor emotional regulation, you can expect poor results for your marketing. Look, the best strategy in the world won't do shit for you if you keep shutting down and ghosting on your marketing. If you've pre-settled by selling a safer offer than what you actually want to provide to your people, and go check out my the episode right before this, The Safe Choice Isn't the Safe Choice, for more on that. The best marketing strategy in the world won't do shit for you if you're too burnt out and exhausted to serve your customers well. It won't do shit for you if you're defensive, fearful, fake, or unclear in your marketing due to insecurity about the value that you bring to your customers. The best marketing strategy in the whole freaking world won't do shit for you if you resent your customers because you've underpriced and or you're serving people who are not actually aligned customers. The best marketing strategy in the world won't do shit for you if others' negativity, pushback, or doubt sends you into a complete debilitating tailspin. Are you recognizing yourself in this list? If so, that's okay. You're in good company. A lot of people struggle with these things, but you can take this as a really good sign that it's time to prioritize investing in emotional support rather than more certifications, freelance help, or digital business courses. It's not pausing your business goals to focus on your emotional and mindset support right now. It is actually the key to accelerating towards those business goals because your anxiety is sucking up all your creative energy. Your doubt is clouding your ability to see opportunities. And it's much harder to attract abundance when you're spiraling in money terror. Following rules you haven't questioned is getting in the way of your leadership, and overgiving is draining your effectiveness. Plus, your people-pleasing is wrecking your customer service. So, it is a really, really freaking smart business strategy to find and get the skilled, consenting, expert emotional support for you to deal with these challenging emotions that arise in business. Like, this is the best business strategy so that you can still show up and serve the crap out of your people with warmth, with care from your overflow, not from your burnout. So let me tell you about my role as your cheerleader. It's part marketing mentor, where I can literally train you how to do the marketing stuff. I can train you on the strategy and tactics and how to show up. I can also be your creative instigator, your space holder, your sparkle giver, and the supportive person who reminds you over and over again that you always have a choice. And if your life and your business aren't looking and feeling the way you want them to do, you have the power to change that. Okay, so how is having me in your corner going to help you with all of that? Well, as your marketing confidence cheerleader, you get a whole lot packed into one little me-sized package. I'm basically going to be your pocket marketing director. I've been doing this for a while, folks. I've led teams, built systems, shaped strategy to help businesses of all sizes grow redonkulously fast. So you basically get a super dope, skilled, experienced marketing consultant to help you figure out the smartest way to use what you've got to create incredibly potent, irresistible marketing and effectively manage your team or your contractors or the people you're working with all towards one singular, powerful, irresistible, unstoppable vision. And let me tell you, if you're a big company, you'd be paying really top dollar for a marketing director to do this for your company, like in the six figures and above. So if you're a small business and you don't have six figures and above to have your very own marketing director, investing in me as your marketing confidence cheerleader gets you one. It gets you one for a really good deal. But not only that, I am also going to be your personal hype squad. So whenever you have the wobbles, if you've lost your confidence, it would be my absolute honor to give it back to you. I will never stop reminding you how amazing you are and how much the world needs your work and how much you deserve to get what you want for the incredible medicine that you're bringing to the world. It's going to be really hard to hate on yourself when I'm loving on you this freaking hard. I will literally cheer you on, and I will make damn sure that you notice and celebrate all of your wins, big and small. I'm also going to be your business big sis. Building a business is not for the faint of heart. When you step into the deep, velvety black of uncertainty, all your demons come out to play. It's just the way it goes. You're going to wind up doing the tango with your shadows, and as you try to learn this whole new, complicated, intricate dance, with me, you get someone guiding you through the steps who has been there. Someone who has survived those dark nights of the soul and can show you the steps so that you can make your way much faster and more gracefully than I did. What is a marketing confidence cheerleading session like? I am so glad you asked, because basically they're really fun. It's an hour-long one-on-one session with me where we vanquish whatever is standing in the way of irresistible marketing for your business. And you guide this process a lot. You are in control. You are the director of your journey. We start each session with a check-in to stay focused on your top goals, and then I give you the option between ice cream and chili pepper. So, ice cream means treat me gently, hold my hand, I am a delicate flower today who needs validation and nurturing. Cool. Chili pepper, that option means give it to me straight, I want all the tough love, I'm ready to move mountains and make some major breakthroughs. And the reason I give you the option at the start of each session between ice cream and chili pepper is because you deserve the support that you need that day, and it's a really great practice to check in with yourself regularly so that you are skilled and capable and practiced so that you can really quickly identify what it is that you need in your interactions with other people. Then we get down to business. Depending on your goals and what's going on for you that day, this could look like building a launch, developing magical messaging to explain to customers what transformation they can expect from working with you and building up your confidence so you can say it with your whole freaking chest. It could also look like working through the fears that are preventing you from showing up effectively in your marketing. We could come up with scripts for how to respond to pushback or other people's negativity and doubt, whether that's in your comment section or in your personal life. This could also look like structuring your next course and making sure you're not taking on too much work when it's more than you actually need to deliver to give people the experience of their lifetime. This could be working on pricing so that when that sale comes in and it comes time to deliver on that service or product you're providing, you feel stoked and not drained. Because let me tell you, I do not know a femme entrepreneur or an entrepreneur that is in some sort of marginalized identity who hasn't spent a good chunk of the early part of their business under freaking pricing. And I don't want that to happen for you, because I want you to build a sustainable business that lets you live the life you want, support your needs, pay your bills, and have a lot of fun right from the beginning. And pricing brings up so many challenging emotions. So that is something I am very happy to work with you on and have spent a lot of time struggling with myself and getting coached and getting mentored and getting resourced and finding out that when I price my services fairly, people are more than happy to pay for it. Okay, that was a little tangent. Our session could also be focused on planning out your content. Maybe you have a specific goal, like you want to build up a following and interest for a course you're offering in the fall, or maybe you are wanting to build your email list, or maybe you are mid-launch right now and you're feeling dry on some ideas. So I will give you all the ideas, and well, not just I will give them to you. We will collaborate and I will help you access your deep, unending, never emptying well of creativity so that you are never at a loss for what to say in your marketing. We can literally write your sales page on the call together if that's something that you're having a hang up about, or you're just struggling or just want some feedback and assistance from an expert copywriter. We can do that copy together on a call. We can also look over your marketing data to identify your top performing content so you know what to do more of. And of course, we can vanquish that marketing ick factor. So if you feel squeamish about marketing, if being salesy feels gross, if you're terrified of feeling pushy, we can work through this so that we can reframe your understanding of marketing as a service to your community. And we make it so that anybody who encounters your marketing gets something out of it. Marketing becomes a gift. It becomes a service. It becomes a shiny present that you're offering to people that they will be excited and stoked to receive, and that you will have so much fun creating out of your overflow, out of your generosity, out of your zone of genius. And then just to clarify, I actually don't give you homework. It's my philosophy that the homework is always just to do the thing for your business. But by the end of each session, it's more than likely that you'll leave feeling enthusiastic and jazzed up to go put your big dreams into action. You're always going to leave with clear next steps, experiments to try, and ideas for ways to support yourself. So, why can you count on Marketing Confidence Cheerleading for a major life and business glow up where you finally get the results you've been waiting and trying and hoping for? So, in session after session, I see a physical transformation with people. I watch people's shoulders drop, their jaws unclench, their faces light up, like they've become emotionally and spiritually lighter, all while talking about business and business strategy. And this is emotional work. Like, don't get me wrong. We're going to give you everything you need to succeed in your business, but we're also going to work on your emotions because they are not separate. Marketing is emotional because buying is not a rational decision. It's an emotional decision. So we need to connect with our people on an emotional level to market effectively. And in these Marketing Confidence Cheerleading sessions, watching the relief spread across people's faces, watching them become lit up from within with a reignited passion for what they do and who they serve is just like the best feeling ever for me. So let me tell you a few things that have happened in just one session and see if you'd want this for you. So in one session, we've structured an entire 4-week group program, including the focus of the program, the ideal client, the transformation that we're going to offer, the marketing strategy for the launch, and even the tech needed. That was in 1 hour session, folks. In one session, we've developed a cohesive and clear brand identity without having to niche down so that the person found this brand identity that we worked out so exciting that they began posting daily on their social media like right away after one single session. In one single session, we've determined how to make heady scientific concepts accessible in marketing. And this drew interest from a whole host of new clients who had never connected to this client's problems So when we determined how to make heady scientific concepts accessible in marketing, and my client put this into practice in their marketing, it drew a whole bunch of interest from new customers from them who had never connected their problems to this person's offer before, but now could because we broke those scientific concepts down in such an accessible way. In one single marketing confidence cheerleading session, I offered a service to the community approach to marketing that made the person feel way less gross about their marketing and allowed them to show up much more and sell much more. In one single session, for multiple people in one session actually, I held up a mirror to the value that the person is bringing with their offer that moved them to tears because they got to truly believe in it for the very first time. So that's what can happen in just 1 hour with your marketing confidence cheerleader. So, do you want results like this for yourself? I want results like this for you. I want to speed up you getting everything you want from your business. So here are a few different ways you can get me to cheer you on to the results you've been waiting for. So you can work with me one-on-one. My signature program is Season of Support, and this is where you will get the most support for making the biggest, fastest, most aligned gains in your business. With Season of Support, you get 12-hour-long one-on-one sessions with me. So if you just heard that list of transformations that just happened in one session, imagine what could happen for you in 12. You also get 3 months of unlimited copy editing from an award-winning writer, that's me, and a long-time copywriter for businesses large and small in many different industries. So getting that expert feedback on your copy is going to really help you. And normally you'd have to pay an outside expert to do that for you rather than getting it in one coaching program. And this is a fun one. You also get presents. You get 3 fun snail mail presents that are designed exactly for you as a person and what you need at that time to lift your mood and support you in your business and personal goals. You also get digital copies of my beloved Marketing Confidence Cheerleading workbooks to help you continue your inner work between sessions if you so choose. And these include journaling prompts, tarot spreads if that's your thing, and little exercises you can do to emotionally support yourself as you tango with your demons in the shadows that come up when you feel vulnerable in your business, as happens with all of us. In Season of Support, you also get 6 months of access to a private Facebook group where you can ask me questions in between sessions, so you don't need to wait a whole week in between sessions if you have questions or want feedback. And you can also receive support from my other cheerleading clients in a small, tight-knit community of awesome business baddies. You also get, with Season of Support, 6 months of free access to any other classes or workshops I offer in that time frame. The investment for Season of Support is $33.33, so you can get my expert one-on-one, loving, supportive attention and guidance for what is normally a group program price point. You can learn more about Season of Support and sign up and the link in the show notes. And if you want to talk it over with me and see if this is the right decision with me, there is an option to book a free discovery call, and I will help coach you in this call whether this is the right time for this investment. And I promise I don't want you to spend money if it's going to be a bad decision for you at that time. So if you're on the fence, you're like, oh wow, like this program sounds amazing, but I don't know if this is the right time in my business, and you could just use someone to talk it out with, feel free to hop on, schedule a free discovery call with me. But if you are a full body fuck yes, like right now, if you go to the season of support link in the show notes, you can just check out right now and we can get you all set up. If you're there's also an option where you can just book a single cheerleading session with me. It's called Pep Talk in a Pinch, and that is also linked in the show notes. So this is a really great option if you're mid-launch and you're having a panic. You have no idea what to say on your sales page, or you're freaking out about how to price. This is a great in case of emergency break glass option. So look for that Pep Talk in a Pinch link in the show notes to book a one-off session with me. And the investment for that is $299. I also have some freebies for you. So if working with me directly isn't yet in your budget, don't worry. I give out so much free game and free virtual hugs in my Irresistible Marketing newsletter and this here Irresistible Marketing pod. So you can join my newsletter at the link in the show notes, and of course, subscribe to this podcast if you aren't already. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out to me. It means so much to me that you chose to spend your time here with me out of all the other options, all the other great podcasts you have access to. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to see them coming, please leave me a 5-star review so that more people can find and access this fab free resource. All right, I love you. Bye. Signing off.